Some lessons in life do not arrive quickly. They arrive quietly, after years of mistakes, reflection, and growth. They are not taught in schools, and they are rarely learned when we want them to be. These lessons shape the way we think, respond, and live. Most of them reveal themselves only after time has tested us for many years. I searched for motivation, clarity, and direction in the wrong places. I believed change would come from external success, approval, or sudden breakthroughs. What I slowly learned instead was that real transformation begins internally, often in the simplest moments of the day. The morning became that moment for me before the world demands your attention, before pressure and expectations arrive. The mind is most open to influence. Stoic philosophy understands this deeply. It teaches preparation over reaction, clarity over chaos, and self-mastery over impulse. The lessons you are about to hear are not theories. They are reflections shaped by time, experience, and practice. If you are looking to rewire your mind, strengthen your discipline, and build inner calm, these insights may change the way you approach each day. 1. The morning is the mind's foundation. The first lesson life teaches slowly is that the morning shapes the mind more than any other moment of the day. Before the world speaks to you, your thoughts decide your emotional direction. Most people surrender this moment without realizing its power. Stoic philosophy emphasizes preparation over reaction. If you begin the day in chaos, the rest of the day follows. If you begin with intention, clarity becomes easier to maintain. This is not about productivity. It is about mental sovereignty. When you wake up and immediately absorb noise, news, or comparison, you allow the external world to command your inner state. When you pause, reflect, or simply breathe, you reclaim authority. Over time, this practice rewires how you experience stress. 2. You cannot control life, only your response. Another lesson that takes years to accept is that life does not adapt to your expectations. It will not always be fair, predictable, or gentle. Fighting this truth creates suffering. Stoicism teaches acceptance without passivity. You acknowledge reality as it is, then choose your response. This shift alone reduces frustration and restores energy. When you stop demanding that life be different, you free yourself from constant disappointment. Control belongs only to your actions, values, and judgments. Everything else is external. Understanding this brings calm even in uncertainty. 3. Discipline is freedom, not punishment. Discipline is often misunderstood as restriction. In reality, discipline is protection. It protects your future self from regret, chaos, and weakness. Morning discipline builds self-trust. Small consistent actions teach the mind that you keep promises to yourself. Over time, confidence grows naturally. Stoics believed that voluntary structure creates inner freedom. When your habits are intentional, your emotions become steadier. Discipline is not harshness. It is respect for your potential. 4. Your thoughts are not the truth. One of the most powerful lessons is realizing that thoughts are interpretations, not facts. Left unquestioned, they control behavior. Observed calmly, they lose authority. Morning reflection creates space between impulse and action. In that space, wisdom lives. You learn to respond instead of react. Stoicism trains the mind to question fear, anger, and assumption before accepting them as truth. This skill alone can prevent years of unnecessary suffering. 5. Letting go of control over others brings peace. Many people exhaust themselves trying to manage how others behave, think, or feel. This effort is endless and unrewarding. Stoic wisdom teaches responsibility without attachment. You do your best, then release the outcome. Other people's reactions are not yours to carry. When you let go of control over others, resentment fades. Emotional clarity returns. You conserve energy for what truly matters. 6. Discomfort is a teacher, not an enemy. Comfort feels safe, but it weakens resilience. Stoicism does not seek pain, but it does not flee from it either. Every challenge carries instruction. Resistance builds strength. Difficulty sharpens character. When you accept discomfort as part of growth, fear loses power. Morning practices that challenge the mind or body prepare you for inevitable hardship. Strength built voluntarily is strength you can rely on. 7. Time is limited, so live deliberately. The final lesson is awareness of impermanence. Nothing is guaranteed. Every day is borrowed. This truth is not meant to create fear. It creates urgency and clarity. When you remember that time is finite, you stop delaying courage and honesty. Stoicism teaches gratitude for the present moment. Each morning becomes an opportunity to live according to your values, not your excuses. If these lessons resonate with you, this channel is built for you. Here we explore Stoic wisdom, mental discipline, and timeless principles for inner strength. If you want more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Your support helps this message reach more people searching for clarity and direction. Take a moment now to subscribe and become part of a community committed to resilience, self-mastery, and purposeful living. More content like this is coming.